All right, we're going to do one more game with Mono Blue Paradoxical Outcome. Just because we had so much fun last time. Looks like we've got a guy here. I don't know why we're lagging to enter. Here we go. Okay, so looks like we've got turn 2 Reverse Engineer on deck here, and that's worth keeping. This is a pretty optimal hand, assuming that everything goes as planned and we actually draw into some gas. Ah, there's some Aetherflux Reservoir. That's good. I love how oh yeah, so he's gonna shock me. Okay, so you have no idea what I'm playing when I just drop an island, but as soon as I start playing Ornithopter and Bonesaw, you kind of get the idea. Alright, this might be a problem though, knowing that I'm up against a really aggressive deck that's willing to just go out and shock me like that. So I guess we'll see how this goes. But we're going to go full on Affinity right now. Dropping 12 spells at once. 1, 2. I play the second Ornithopter because I may need to have a blocker. Inspiring Statuary too. Awesome. I would have liked to land in there, but can't have everything. I think we can afford to take 4 here. When you exert, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Okay, interesting. Ah, this is tough. Okay, so let's reverse engineer. And hope for a land. There's one. Play that Renegade Map. If only we survive, we might just be able to beat this guy. Okay, that's going to make it hard to do. Okay, 6 damage we're taking here. Ow, more than that. Oh, shoot. Okay. What can we do? He's got 2 cards left in hand. He's got a bunch of creatures. I did not draw Barals or an Engulf the Shores. Aetherflux Reservoir looks good right now, but I can't really bank on my Ornithopter surviving long enough to protect me. So I think I've got to go like Glint-Nest Crane. Maybe I play the Inspiring Statuary now. Wow, this is a tough one. Yeah, I think I play Inspiring Statuary. And then Glint-Nest Crane. So that I have some blockers for next turn. Bonesaw. Okay, that doesn't suck. Definitely going to save the Bonesaw. Gives me an activation on the Reservoir. Now, if I had the Ornithopter in hand, which looking back, I probably shouldn't have cast that guy. Now I need him as a blocker. But if I had him in hand, I could have used him to gain some life off of the Reservoir in the first place. Golden Knight Castigator. Interesting. All right, let's block here. And I wonder if he doesn't have a 3 damage to my dome here with the last 2 mana he's got. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I'm willing to take that gamble either. I think I've got a block. I'll stay at 5. This looks like the kind of deck that would play Incendiary Flow, doesn't it? Or Oath of Chandra. Okay. Not what I needed. One more chance to draw a card. We need an Engulf the Shore. That would be really good against those Blood Rage Brawlers. Or Baral's Expertise, for that matter. Anything. Come on now. Oh, not an island. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Unfortunately, I have the Aetherflux Reservoir in my deck, otherwise, or in my hand. Otherwise, I could search that out with the Whir of Invention. I don't think there's anything I can do at this point. I could grab the guy that gives me 2 life, but that puts me at 5, and then I'm dead anyway. So I could grab an Ornithopter. Ornithopter blocks. That doesn't work. Yeah, this is a good game. Bummer. All right, so we're going to need to board in some more of the cards that deal with creatures. But red notoriously has cards that deal with artifacts pretty well, too. So this is kind of a tricky situation to be in. Baral's expertise seems okay against him, but all his creatures are very, very cheap. So I don't know if we can really count on that being a really long-term solution. It does cause some problems with the cards that need to, like the cards that require discard when they come into play. So I think that I like those. Also knowing that I can tap out for that and then still advance my game plan with that kind of card. I think I'm going to go with one of those. I probably want some number of negates because they're also good against the burn. So we'll put all 3 negates in there. We'll cut some Prophetic Prisms. They're a little slow for us. We need to cut 2 more cards. What do we want to get rid of? Let's see. Vexing Scuttler is pretty good. I think we cut the Whir of Inventions. Maybe one of them. No, we'll cut 2. We can't really afford to be doing that at this point. Implement of Improvement's good. Glint-Nest Crane will block. Alright, I think I like this. Maybe this is a little heavy on Negate. Let's take out a Negate and put in Engulf the Shore so we can at least buy a bunch of time with that. Alright, let's go with that. Yes, I would like to play first. Alright. This doesn't suck. Hopefully Glint-Nest Crane can find us some gold here. And we'll pass. Oh, battery's running low. What do we got? Bone Saw. Okay. I mean, it's always good to have cheap artifacts, right? We're going to eventually need to play this Inspiring Statuary if we can ever draw a 3rd land. Plug in quick. Alright, well, we got a Monkey Captain. Renegade Map is a decent draw. We'll need another land. I would have liked that to be just an island. That would have been nice, but can't have everything. Well, what is this? Let's see. What does this guy do? He's first strike, a 1/3 first strike. Get a 2/1 red monkey creature token named Regovan that's tapped and attacking. Huh. Now I could play 2 Bone Saws and then kill this thing when it attacks. And that doesn't seem like the worst thing in the world. But that paired with a shock will kill my Glint-Nest Crane, so I don't think I want to do that. Renegade Map. We will play a Bone Saw. And we'll put that on my Glint-Nest Crane, and then we'll pass. No, I'm not going to attack. Are you kidding me? That's a crane. It's peaceful. Alright. Show me your worst. I really do like that Carrie Zeb. Not a lot of people play her, but clearly it's pretty good in a mono red deck. Alright, Blood Rage Brawler. Everything's going as planned. And a Cartouche. Alright. Can't block. Okay. So if we could just survive a little longer, we can get real techy with this Engulf the Shores against all those guys. But, oh, that is 5 power. Oh, it's toughness. Okay, so I need more islands for that to really work out. So let's go ahead and get an island. We'll play the Statuary, because we have to. And we'll play the Ornithopter, because we have to. And we will pass. I really hope I draw another island next turn. Ow. Why would you do that? Oh, that sucks. Okay. Well, let's block here. And let's block here. And let's take 5. Illegal block. Oh, she has Menace. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, we'll take 1. We'll take 6, I should say. No. Not what I had planned. Alright, Glint-Nest Crane. Guess that's one of the challenges of playing a deck that only has 18 lands. Alright, Ornithopter isn't the worst draw in the world. We can play another Ornithopter. And we can play a Bone Saw. Let's put that Bone Saw on. Where are my blocks going to be? Let's put that Bone Saw on the Ornithopter. And pass. This is probably like the worst nightmare deck for us. Oh man, On-Crop Crasher will make one of my creatures not be able to block this turn, and that'll make it very difficult to survive. Who is not going to be blocking this turn? Oh, he's not exerted. Okay. So let's put the Crane here. I think we need to double block here. And we'll block here. We lose 2 Ornithopters out of the deal, but that's okay. We need to get rid of the Crasher because it's got haste, and if we Engulf the Shores next turn, no, that's not going to happen. I was going to say, if by some miracle we could Engulf the Shores, man, that's a really bad draw, Aetherflux Reservoir. It's just there taunting us. It's like, you want all that life? Yeah, you're not going to get it. Alright, well, I guess this happens. One mana away from Engulf the Shores. Just 1. Alright, we'll block and block. I'm at 4. Please don't have 2 shocks. Blood Rage Brawler, okay. There's an island. Okay, now we're going to attack. Because we ain't scared. Like I said, that doesn't really make a difference, but I guess there's a chance that this game ends with my Glint-Nest Crane attacking in for the win. Alright, we're going to have to wait until that thing comes out. That would be a mistake to do this after the fact. Alright, Baral's Expertise is a really good draw. So, one of these days, we just might have another island, and we could be Baral's Expertising an Aetherflux Reservoir into play. Oh, good. Yeah, do that first. Thank you. Why would you even bother? He doesn't need that. I mean, isn't he predicting, like, maybe some Engulf the Shores or something? Just gave up his whole turn, right? Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, that's why, because it kills me. Okay. Because he's got 4/9. It's toughness, not power, so we die horribly to mono red burn. Now, that match could have gone either way. Like I said, if we had a Baral's Expertise, we actually would have gotten out of that one for at least another turn and potentially had a chance to combo off, but maybe it wouldn't have mattered. Who knows? Anyways, thanks for watching.